I have found that trials in our life kind of have two places they go. They either tether us or they tear us. And maybe that's where you are in your life. Like you've experienced a situation or a moment in your life where you're having a hard time holding on. That is, I was talking about this and thinking about this week is, I don't know, you guys know we have these things called hurricanes here, right? Well, hurricanes, I was talking to a guy who owns a boat, and I said, what do you do in hurricanes with your boat? And he said, like, honestly, do you want to know if a boat's going to stay in the harbor, if you're going to leave it there during the storm, and if it's going to be able to deal with the trial that's coming? It's all in the preparation and the knotting. And I said, well, what knot do you tie? And he said, it's called a fisherman's hitch. But a fisherman's hitch is meant to tie two ropes together and to keep them together. It's one of the most important knots you can actually know in your life. Now, here's the amazing thing about this. A fisherman's hitch is meant to survive the greatest storms and trials. And here's what's interesting. When done properly, the fisherman's hitch, the two knots will move closer together the more and more stress and pressure there is. So this is us and this is God. And the more trial and persecution and hard times and moments, if we choose to remain tied and tethered and remain in the Lord, the more the pressure comes and the more the stress is, the closer the bond becomes and the tighter the knot is. This is what Jesus is talking about. You're going to face a moment where you're going to feel like you want to untie yourself from God, but that is the furthest thing from what you should do. Remain tied because the pressure will actually bring you closer together. When you're facing the greatest trials and hardest moments in your life, do you have the faith to remain tethered to the Lord? This is the place that you and I need to be. And the worse things get, the closer we will become. And the harder things get, the better this knot will be. And it will become an unbreakable bond if we do it right and we choose to stay tethered to the Lord.